Tiếp tục luyện TEDTALKS cùng tôi nha. Let's go. Picture this. You're going on a boat trip. And you get on the board with your family, and you got your bags, and your captain comes out to greet you and says, "Hi, my name is Montana Von Flesh. Oh, so I'll be the captain for the journeys. Ooh, so boys, let's just have a great trip. Sorry. Nope, get me off this boat." What we want in that moment is for the captain to walk out and say, "Hi, my name is Montana Von Flesh. I'll be a captain for a journeys. This is a great trip." The point is, when you are speakers, you are a captain for that journey, and how you show up really matters. For the last 17 years, I coached thousands of speakers all over the world, from big tech companies to small startups, and everyone, from new hires to CEOs of the Fortune 500 companies, want to know, how do you show up and look confident? So I love to share my top 5 tips for the happy confident, even if you're not. So let me break it down. What is the difference between those two captains? What do you see? What do you hear? And not just one seem nervous, one seem confident. But what was I doing differently and to make you think that? Different volume, different words, certainties, different body language. But the truth is, I was feeling particularly confident. I was just making certain physical and vocal choices to make you think that. You can do that too. Anyone can do this. So what are the confident looking choices? Number 1, turn up the energy and speak up. When you speak up, even just a little bit, it reads as confident. And you don't have to shout. Think about this way. On a scale of 1 to 10, and for 5. Yes, go to 11. But you can just aim for 5. I'm here at the 5 right now. I can bring it down to 3. I'm here and nervous captain. I bring it down to a 5. And it says prepared, positive, and confident. So turn up energies and speak up. Number 2, pause like a boss. Nervous speakers tend to talk really fast, right? When they do have a boss feeling as a verbal filler, like however you try to speak slowly and just say sound like this, right? And that's not better. So instead, make strategies pause in a transitions, pause in spaces, pause like a boss. Number 3, superhero stance. Imagine you are a superhero. You can do it from a chair. How would a superhero sit? Yes, let that change your posture. I see you. Yes, let it bring a smile to your face and have some better eye contact. All of that risk as confident. And pretending to be a superhero is just a super quick way to have confidence looking body language. Now this one goes to 11. But you can use the answer of 5, and that will be great. Talking in the cab, and so girl said today. And you can stand a superhero backstage to boost your confidence. And I'm saying, bring that superhero stance on stage. Your audience see you as confident. And if you need the easy shortcut, just make the shape. Just make the shape of the confident person. The audience cannot read your mind. They don't know how you're feeling. So just make a chef, they will go with it. Like if you came over to my house over dinner, I opened the door and it was like, "Hi, come on in, we have a chicken." You will like it. "Oh, this is the bad time." You know, you gotta make sure the chef of the good host make your mind chef, right? And the rust and chef open up. "Hi, welcome and come on in." If you're not sure, if you're making confidence looking choices, you can just video yourself and watch it back. Feel like just say, not doing it that one. I know Most people don't like watch themselves, I get it. But wouldn't you rather make that adjustment before you're in front of your audience? Yes! Videos in yourself in a great way to check in to see you're doing the techniques, but also to see that is still authentically you, your version of confidence captain. Now, how can you do all of these things on performance day? Number 4, practice with purpose. So make yourself a rehearsal schedule, put it in your calendar. You can give yourself a little treat when you run through. And make it practice with purpose by giving yourself a specific goal, layering in one new confidence captain technique each day. If you're a week before your event, and aim to run all the way through at least once a day. And if you don't have to run through a stack openings and closing and run up 3 times and roll from anywhere. And when you shower, when you're walking your dog, when you're making a meal for your kids, I know my kids are very used to be working around your house while talking myself. Whatever you need to do, get into repetitions. And don't be afraid of over practice. Don't let that stop you. You can just let go, overwhelm the script and starting to sound robotic. And you can still list bullet points, bigger notes to remind yourself of what you would like to say and invite you to say a little bit differently each time to keep it fresh and little bit clear. By practice, I mean standing up, saying it out loud, imagining your audience, inviting them in, clicking through your site, doing as much like will be on the day, whether virtual or person. And I know it might feel a little funny saying it out loud to yourself. But think about when you learn a new sport, when you practice a musical instrument. If you had a piano concert on Friday and you got a new music on Monday, would you only read your music every day and then play it the very first time at the concert on Friday? No way! And yet, I see speakers do that all the time. Give your a chance. Practice helps everything. And he really boosts your confidence to practice with purpose by layering one new technique each day. Okay, those first 4 techniques, they're also about how to appear confident regardless how you're feeling. I got one more technique for you, and it's the big one. But this, the real gem, this one that makes all the other side. This is number 5, the silent sentence. This is about what you choose to tell yourself. I've been a professional actor since I was a kid. I would have always loved going to the stage and give actor a speaker as an MC. And at the same time, I have often been not just nervous, sometimes downright terrified to step on the stage. I'm shaking, I'm sweating, I'm like, what was thinking? I do to myself, and all this hateful voice in my flood in. Just try to make it stop, push it away, and of course that never work. And I kept on going to stage because I love it. And years later, when I became a speaker coach, I got asked to do all the professional repetition. They went well, but I still no way to deal with my massive anxiety. And I was like, what can I do? And I thought, well, what am I telling myself? What if I mess up? You better be perfect. I realized I was giving myself impossible instruction to be perfect. And that really was not working. But what would work? What would be better matches? And they figured it out that I had to go back to square one. What do I want? Why did I say yes to this speaking gig? What is my deeper purpose here? And I realized that the heart of it, I just want to help my audience to the best of my abilities. And then when I said that, I noticed everything changed. That's where I found my first silent sentence. I want to help my audience to the best of my ability. When I set even silent to myself and active like the override switch, I let my stupid shakings and was waiting, but now I have a higher goal, deeper purpose, and everything like, and that's become my highest priorities. I want to help you, and now that thoughts replace those unhelpful, and everything went better in my blood fragments. And it was like, oh, yes, it's worked. Yay. And then I was like, wait, I did this every time, especially the shaking high. And it dawned on me, I writing and grabbing the words I say out loud. Why not write and grab the words I say silently to myself? Put it in the script. It is silent part of the script. So now, every time I rehearse, every time I walk onto the stage, every time I join a virtual meeting, I say the following news and evolves silent sentence. I invite you to be here with me. Why am I here with you? So that I can make this easier for you. Now that invitation to myself to be present, that's my definition of stay present, being present. And that invitation to the audience to be my partner, that remind me these are friends or foes. I'm not choosing to be here. And now I'm not just making the shape of the good host, I really am a good host because I'm randomly welcome you to my world. Now, how do you go about finding your silent sentence? What do you want? What's your deeper purpose? You could be like me and you might just want to help people. Or it could be something more specific. For example, you might want at least one person in your audience to walk out and take a CPR class. Or maybe you're just super excited to have an experience or share with some cool solution you have for a problem. You get to fill in the blank and decide what you want to accomplish. And this about graduating some higher level of being where you never again feel nervous. Yeah, I know I haven't. I was feeling pretty big about 15 minutes ago. While getting ready was on a stage, I am and probably always been recovering perfectionist. That's a well-worn pathway in my brain. If it's there, it exists, cannot be erased. But now I have this other pathway. And when big moments like this come up, I get to choose. And that's why we're doing back in their wings. I was choosing to gently insist on repeating my silent sentence to set myself up for success. What we tell ourselves really matters. We follow our instructions all day long, a whole self are always listening. So when you notice something is growing well, or you fearing something might not go well in the future, use the checklist. What am I telling myself? What being broadcast? Then replace with a better sentence to have set you up for where you like to go. And most importantly, put in a script and practices. Practicing is just much as words you say out loud. So if you're running your intro, you shower 3 times in a row, what is so silent bits, out loud bits, silence out loud until the industry become link. And it's just a part of your process. And it's repeatable and reliable. And then we just there for you when you need it. Now I want to leave you with this final thought. When you're home, when you're practicing some of these techniques like Turn up the energies and speak up. Pause like a boss. Superhero stance. Practice with purpose. And your silent sentence. Please know that it might feel like comfortable at first because I knew it's normal. But think back when you are demonstrating nervous captain at the top, how did that make you feel? And then your confidence captain came out. Oh, what a relief! Why don't you just sit back and enjoy the ride? Remember that feelings of safety you have as an audience member and bring it into your next rehearsal. You can give that gift to your audience. Reach outside your comfort zones to make your audience feel safe by making two choices of the confidence captain. And who knows, you might even have fun. Have a great trip. Tuyệt vời.